Hello and welcome to the WBAP 820 570 KLIF Weather Podcast for Monday, July 11th. I'm Chief Meteorologist Brad Barton in the Cumulus Media Center in Dallas-Fort Worth. Our weather across North Texas is not particularly exciting right now, but it is important because it's dangerous. Year in and year out, excessive heat is the biggest killer of all weather-related causes, including floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, more than all those, and even extreme cold. In addition to the dangers of the heat, we've had hundreds of grass fires across North Texas, many caused by fireworks. So let's cut that out too, please. And you should know that as of today, July 11th, DFW Airport has recorded absolutely no measurable rainfall in the last 37 days. While that's a long stretch, that's not even in the top 10 in DFW, not yet anyway. By the way, in the summer of 1999, we had 56 days. That's the number 2 spot. And the number 1 spot is the summer of 2000, when we went 84 consecutive days without any measurable rainfall at DFW. Hope we never come close to that. But we may make the top 10 this summer. Also remember, we're under a burn ban. For that matter, well, look here, most of the state's under a burn ban now, till further notice. Nearly 200 of 254 counties. Now, you can grill and you can even use a fire pit, but no burning of brush or trash, and certainly don't throw anything lit out your car window. No sense in calling up the visible satellite loop today, nothing to see there. So we're going to go directly to the National Radar View. Not much there either, really. With the summertime high-pressure heat dome centered in the Rockies, we have a little bit of rain and thunderstorm activity in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, and they extend northward, clear on up into northern Minnesota. We also have some rain approaching the Chicago area, and a few off the Florida coast moving in from the Gulf, also a couple off the Carolina coast. So not much rain going on really anywhere in the country right now. And nothing coming in from the Pacific can penetrate the western United States right now either. Here's the 500 millibar upper air model from the Global Forecast System. And this runs from today all the way into, not this weekend, but into next weekend as far as July 23rd. We're watching this high pressure bubble. It just doesn't move very much. It's eventually going to drift again to the east, and that's going to mean even hotter weather for Texas in a couple of weeks. However, we are still under the influence of it. In fact, let's look at this still shot of the GFS a week from Saturday, okay? This is the 23rd. While the core is still centered over the Four Corners area, the first ring beyond that covers Texas and 16 other states, from Death Valley, California, all the way to western Iowa. And again, we expect that high-pressure heat dome to migrate back toward Texas a couple weeks from now. Now, here's the same model. This is looking at surface temperatures for the next week to 10 days. Now, every flash of purple indicates a 100-degree day somewhere in Texas or the Midwest, okay? And the flashes of white are even hotter. But starting tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and we'll all stop here on Saturday, July 23rd, but we're still looking at highs of 100-plus in North Texas probably through the end of this month. Well, for now, we're under a heat advisory in Dallas-Fort Worth, and to the southwest, Granbury and Glen Rose on down to Waco, we're still under an excessive heat warning, which means highs will be at or above 105, while the heat stress readings will run near 110 in the shade. Okay, we'll touch briefly on the national surface maps. Not a whole lot there, but scattered monsoon rains tomorrow, Tuesday, will be caught up into that storm system near the Great Lakes, and we'll have some tropical rains along the Gulf Coast over to Florida. Now, we move to Wednesday, pretty much the same thing. Thursday, pretty much the same thing. On Friday, even on Sunday, okay, we'll skip to Sunday. The monsoon is active over the southern Rockies, and tropical rains are active in the southeastern part of the country, spreading up the eastern seaboard into New England this weekend. That's about what we have. So please do what you can to conserve energy over the next couple of weeks using your washer and dryer, dishwasher, and other heavy appliances early in the morning or late at night when cooler temperatures ease off the power demand. And if you want to try a slightly warmer thermostat setting, get a fan or two. You probably have a couple of fans out in the garage or up in the attic. Get them down, clean them up, and see if they won't help just a bit. And also, after the sun goes down, you can, now this is caveman engineering, but you can spray down the west side of your home with a garden hose, and that water coming out of the tap will help kill the heat that has been building up in your brick or on your siding all day. It really does help just a little. Okay, here's the forecast. Heat advisory from DFW southeast today. Excessive heat warning Granbury to Waco and southwest this afternoon and evening. Today, Monday, sunny and hot, high 104, heat stress 106. Not much wind. There is an air quality alert, and also those wind turbines out in West Texas aren't going to be doing very much for us today. Tonight, clear and warm, lows 80 to 82. Will be sunny, breezy, hot, and more humid with a high of 104 tomorrow with a heat stress index of 107. We'll have a little breeze out of the northeast tomorrow. Maybe same thing on Wednesday. Sunny, hot, and humid with a high of 103, heat stress 106. That's still over the threshold. So's Thursday, so's Friday, and probably most of next week. Well, thanks again for joining us for our WBAP 820 570 KLIF Weather Podcast. I'm Chief Meteorologist Brad Barton from the Cumulus Media Center in Dallas-Fort Worth, urging you to stay cool, stay safe, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Hello, and